Hello dear learners and viewers, my name is Enoch Juriely from Eteta TV. I'm here to present an English orientation course. My topic today will be about measuring of mass. As we see in the previous lesson that we have a measure of length. We take a measure of length that we see a measure of length is a measure of a distance between one end of an object to another end of an object. There we get length and we get its unit being a meter. Today we are going to see the measure of mass. The measure of mass, the measure of amount of substance present in any object. That is a simple definition of mass. It means which amount is held by an object and which amount is held by another object is measure of mass. The corresponding unit to measure mass is gram. The corresponding unit to measure mass is gram. And other units which are used to measure mass are commonly kilogram, tons, and milligram. Milligram measure the smallest, kilogram measure the middle amount, and the tons measure the very large amount. Learners, took an example. You want to measure maybe the size of the leaf of a tree, the amount or mass of the leaf of a tree that you measure by using milligram or gram. The size of the leaf of a tree can be measured using milligram. You took a measure of maybe sugar or meat at home. Sugar or meat is measured in kilogram. Sugar or meat is measured in kilogram. And maybe you want to measure maybe a volume of sand used to construct the house. That will be measured in tons. So you see the difference in measurement, that when you measure the mass of small amount, you use milligram or gram. The middle amount, you use kilogram. And the large amount, you use tons. When you say tons, it means the larger amount of measurement which is being done. And we are going to see, let's take a little look on how many units are there in 1 gram. We say that 1 gram, in 1 gram, there are about 1,000 milligram. There are about 1,000 milligram. In 1 gram, there are about 1,000 milligram. In 1 kilogram, there is 1,000 gram. 1,000 gram. In 1 kilogram, there are about 1,000 gram. And in 1 ton, there are about 1,000 kilogram. In 1 ton, there is about 1,000 kilogram. So you see that those are some units which you are going to learn further in your studies, how to compare the amount of substance present in one object and another. But my lesson today look about its introduction of mass. And can we take a look now? What are the instruments used to measure mass? The instrument used to measure mass is a beam balance. The instrument used to measure mass is a beam balance. And the one you see from the shop when you go to buy some commodities like sugar. You saw the shopkeeper measuring mass. It means the unit used to measure mass is a beam balance. Can measure in 1 kilogram or it's half, that is 500 grams, or it's quarter, maybe 250 grams. We have a quarter, a kilo is 250 grams. We have half a kilo is 500 grams, and we have 1 kilogram which is 1,000 grams. So those take a measure of mass. I want you to take a little task and measure different objects which are around in your school by using a beam balance. By using beam balance, put the measuring mass in one side and the object you wanted to measure in another side. Now start to measure. What's the mass of a leaf of orange tree? Measure the mass of a leaf of orange tree. Do you see the orange tree? Yeah, measure the leaf's mass. Now pick 3 oranges from the tree around your school and then measure their masses. Measure their masses and write in your notebook. Measure the mass of one counter book which you use to write your notes at school. Measure the mass of one counter book which you use to write your notes at school. And then measure the mass of another counter book. Then combine 4 counter books and measure their masses. What notification have you observed? Are they similar in mass? Are they relating in the same mass? So after you took that measurement, collect any 10 objects you want to measure its mass and record its mass in terms of kilogram and grams. Kilogram and grams. Remember, grams is the smallest, kilogram is the largest. Thanks for listening. Again, my name is Enock Juriely from Eteta TV.